Dragons. Dragons play a prevalent role in many mythologies around the world. They've been in movies, books, and even video games. So today, we're going to look at one video game about a dragon. Well, that's one of them. But today, we're talking about Spyro the Dragon for the original PlayStation. Here we go. So let's crack open the original PlayStation and give Spyro the Dragon a go. My copy. So, Spyro the Dragon. Let's start with the least important part of a game. Well, a platformer anyways. The plot. The plot is that there is a realm of dragons, and in this dragon realm there are 14,000 gems, and there was a menace named Nasty Nork who once plagued the land but now is no threat due to them saying to the news that Nasty Nork is no threat and that he's ugly. He finally snaps and turns all of the dragons into crystal and takes over the land, and his Norks run rampant. And Spyro, being so small, is missed, and he has to save all of the dragons. Not much of a story, but it does fine. It's very charming. Second, I'll talk about the graphics, which are the second least important, but they're still important. For a PS1 game, this game is beautiful. The art style is great. The graphics are really nice. They're not too grainy like a lot of other PS1 games were back in the day. It just looks astounding. It's not too blocky. It is a little bit, but it's an older game. I mean, it just looks beautiful to me. Now, before I get into gameplay and the most important things about this game, I'll talk about my history behind this game. I got this game around when I got the PlayStation when I was 5 years old. Maybe I was 5 or 6 when I got this game. I absolutely loved this game, and to this day, the nostalgia and just playing it again, I realize how great this game is. It is my favorite PlayStation game I've ever played. Second would be Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back. The series is now no longer owned by Insomniac, so after the third game, Insomniac sold it and went on to the Jack and then Resistance series. That's Insomniac. And then it went downhill from there. The next game to come out was pretty crappy and quite lame. Now we'll talk about the gameplay. The gameplay is basic run and jump gameplay. There are 5 worlds. There's Artisan's Home, Peacekeepers, Magic Crafters, Beastmakers, Dreamweavers, which is a very interesting level, very cool. It gets pretty difficult by then, and Nasty's World. And the game isn't too difficult, but the first time playing, it can be pretty challenging. But it's not that difficult for me. I mean, I'm a pro at this game because I had it since I was a little kid, Kind of like with Dinky Dana with his Contra. I mean, he has the world record for that. I can beat this game in an hour 25 minutes, or 20 minutes. I recorded it, and I think I'll do a Let's Play of this game. So Artisan's Home, pretty easy. Has great levels, introduces you to the gameplay. The gameplay is great. It's simple. You jump with X. You breathe your fire. No, you breathe your fire with circle, square. Since you had a charge, it was kind of like accelerator, and it perfect. They just did it so well. And Insomniac has not made. This is their best game in my opinion. Their next best one would be Ratchet & Clank 3. Excellent game too. So you go through all these worlds, and then you finally get to Nasty North's world, where you eventually get to my favorite level, Twilight Harbor. I mean, just listen to his music. Like a platformer game to have a level with machine gunning bullets. I mean, that's just sick. Anyways, that's my favorite level just because it's so cool. And I like the sunset backdrop and everything. Then you finally get to fight the Nasty North himself. The gameplay is great, the graphics are very good, the story is pretty good, and I have such great memories with this game. I definitely recommend it. I think it is one of the best platformers ever made, and I give it a 10 out of 10. Now let me quickly explain my rating system. 10 out of 10 to me is not perfect. To me, that's impossible for any game to get, anything in the world to get. So, I just give that to my favorite games of all time. So, thanks for watching, and I hope you really enjoyed this video. Yeah. Oh, and one more thing. The music, some of the best I've ever heard of a platformer. Go and listen to it. Seriously, Stephen Copeland, the guy who composed the music, genius. One of the best things about this game is the music. It's some of the best I've ever heard in the platformer. Also, a few other things. There are also flight stages. Normally, you double tap X, and you'll go into a glide, sort of like Knuckles from the Sonic games. But you can't actually fly. But there are special levels where you do fly around, go through rings, and find different things to go through them, and they're really fun. Also, I forgot to mention how you get from world to world. You find these balloonists, and they give you certain requirements, like to find a certain amount of dragon eggs, free a certain amount of dragons, or stuff like that. And it's a very cool system. It works well. Also, levels, you go through portals, and that is one of the coolest things in the game to me. I really wish that the newer Spyro games used that, but I guess it really doesn't matter because they're so bad anyways. Well, besides, I guess the New Beginning was fine. But anyways, so is there anything else I forgot to mention? I mentioned music, gameplay. Nope. So I definitely recommend this game. Like I said, 10 out of 10. Awesome platformer. Go play it right now. So this is one of my favorite platformers of all time, and I hope you pick it up, and I hope you love it too. So this is Sonic Guy 25 signing out.